Okay, going to pass on the graph set for most of tonight. Focus for tonight is going to be on the other three ships that I have currently got work in progress testing. Asashio, Gascon, and Cossack. In particular, the Asashio, because this is probably the most unusual of the three right now. It has got essentially an old school Japanese torpedo ninja style build, Evening Ranger. So what we've got here is deep water torpedoes, 93 mod 2, reaching out to 20 kilometers, 16 kilometers with torpedo acceleration fitted in. That's what this captain has got. 67 knots base, 72 accelerated, and both reload booster and smoke. No competition for slots here. Yeah, some people have called her old school Shiratsu, just up-tiered and boosted and given deep water torps. That's another perfectly valid way of looking at it. But because Asashio was a midpoint between the Shiratsu and the Kagero class destroyers, she's got the Kagero's gun configuration, which means a super-firing dual X-turret rather than the inline single mount that the Shiratsu had. That does mean 4 barrels pointing straight aft. Unfortunately, well, old school Japanese destroyer means old school Japanese reload times. Yep, 9-second reload. This thing has got some of the lowest gun DPS in the tier, quite possibly got the lowest gun DPS of the ships below it as well. I think you have to drop down to tier 6 and the Fubuki before you find a destroyer that this thing actually handily outguns, except under certain circumstances. So, let's see. Yeah, let's just slap on some flags. Let's go blow up some battleships, because why not? So, let's see. Standard Torpedo Ninja stuff. Add on a Sierra Mike. And there's really not a lot else to add. You don't need flooding chance because, well, the flooding chance on a deep water torpedo tends to be pretty high. They also only have a 700 meter radius, so if you do connect it, it's going to make a dent. We'll, however, take November Foxtrot so that I do not have to worry quite so much about waiting for the torpedo reload booster. That will be most useful. And let's just slap on some free XP flags as well, because hey, why not? Okay, and that should cover the worst of it. Yep, done, sorted, go. Let's go blow some stuff up. Great, 8-10 matchup, yay! On the bright side, no aircraft carrier and no American or Pan-Asian or Russian destroyers. Bad news, they've got a Shimakaze. And, well, the Yokomo has got the same stealth as I do, and it's got much quicker firing guns. They have got a radar cruiser, the DM, in fact they've got 2, they've got the Moskva as well. But, well, lots and lots of battleships to bully, so if I can kick out onto one flank, I should be able to make a dent. Run out of the spot, Yuzral has the 20-kilometer monster. Run out of the cap. And this thing's already getting a reputation. Oh wow. Oh, it's nice to be popular. That's 16 kilometers. The problem is, like, it's not a Shiratsu. I can't even justify just dropping the poi bomb on them. Okay, well, let's just run out and see what comes up. The only problem is, of course, that the torpedoes aren't deep water, so they cannot hit cruisers, cannot hit destroyers. They're perfectly safe going for the cap. Ranger, base torpedo range is 20 kilometers out of the box, with torpedo acceleration at 16. So, yeah. If I can see it, I can get a torpedo to it, because the draw distance on the Asashio is also 16 kilometers. Torpedoes, torpedoes, torpedoes. 30 seconds until the reload is complete. Should I tip them off? Battleship Moskva. I wonder. Okay. Okay. Well. Anyone else wanting to crack jokes about a small body and big torpedoes? I'll leave it to that Moskva. Hello, cutie. Unfortunately, it's a cruiser, so I can't hit it. That's a Hindenburg that I can't hit. Where are the battleships? Come on, I need some battleships to abuse. The Tirpitz went the other way. There's the Bismarck, there's the Missouri. Okay, lock onto the Missouri for the moment. And up there's Shimatan. Right, so... let's see. Run away, run away, run away. Okay, broken contact successfully. This is the problem, I just cannot bully that cap, since it's really needs the really needs a better option. But let's get that torpedo reload done. Get the Missouri going. Unfortunately, those juicy broadside cruisers that I just can't hit at all. Never mind. Where's the Bismarck? Okay. Oh, it's turned in as well. Fine. Let's just dump everything downstream. You see what I mean? That would have been brown alert for the Hindenburg there. But nope. Deep water torpedoes, not to be. And then, ooh, I think both their destroyers have come this way. Let's lock the guns port side just for a second. There's a Minotaur. Smoked up as well. Again, juicy target. Just dive back in. Yep, still a horrible idea with those torpedoes. Just duck it again. Keep blocking this cap. I think someone's found their rudder control. And torpedoes. Yep. Oh dear. Pop. Pop. Nah. Don't know what this guy's worried about, honestly. I mean, he's managed to torpedo beat the first salvo. The second salvo's yonks away. The Bismarck's turned round. The problem is, once the cruisers and the destroyers realise that I can't hit them, all they have to do is push forwards, and I'm in trouble. There's nothing I can do but turn and run. Oh well. It's worth it just for the fact that sheer reputation appears to have forced multiple ships into abandoning their charge. This is just wrong. Amusing, but very, very wrong. Wonder what happens if you fire these torpedoes at a Minotaur. I don't mind, the Minotaur's moved anyway. Right, let's skid out the range again. Just keep blocking this cap as best I can. This has got the potential to be highly amusing. Torpedoes running out towards the Bismarck, who I think is not going to actually get anywhere, but hey, 72 knots. And there is another destroyer in here. Just have to keep this cap blocked as long as I can. I could just stop, of course. And the Bismarck's run again. Okay. Oh, another turn. Again, reverse the guns. Okay, and yeah, I should be able to get back into the cap circle before they complete it. Even if I do let them finish cap, I'll get straight back in and I'll stop them scoring off it, so that's not a bad problem. Ranger, it's basically a gimmick. It's designed as, I think, one part anti-camping battleship, because, hey, why not? And also a way of containing the fact that this thing can put 16 torpedoes in the water without having to trade off her smoke launcher. So it's kind of a necessary question mark thing for keeping her under control, but I won't lie, it is rather annoying to realise that yes, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 7 ships over there, and I can only actually hit 2 of them with my torpedoes. Speaking of which, what's that Bismarck doing? Sailing away, and oh, there's Shimatan once again. Come on, turn. Don't get spotted. Phew, okay. Finessed that one. Now, that's going to force Shimatan into a retreat. If that forces Shimakaze out... there we are. Yugumo's over on the 10 line. So... yeah, could have some fun here. Again, no torpedo solution. There's the... had a brief solution on the Missouri over there. Dump them, because hey, why not? And also just start another turn. Half power. There's the Missouri once again. Now, the real funny... well, fun, ha-ha, bit of these torpedoes is the fact that you can reach out and tap a target from miles and miles away. The thing about long-range torpedoes is not so much that you can effectively hit a target you're aiming at from 16 kilometers. You can't. I mean, look at the dispersion on this salvo. It's ludicrous. It's that you can aim at a target at, say, 10 or 12 kilometers, and if you miss and they carry on going, well, it's just one of those occasions of to who it may concern. And in this case, Merlin has slapped on the brakes. There's the Shimakaze again. Boom, clipped one. Didn't get a flood, but immediate smoke out. I am gone. I do not want Shimatan getting ideas. Shimatan is getting ideas. Okay, torpedoes. Running, just hold that. And of course, Shima's torpedoes are surface runners, so Shima does not have to worry about what she can and can't hit. Unless you're talking about accidentally hitting friendlies, in which case, yeah, you have to worry about that in the Shimakaze, but yeah, whoops. Okay, so while we're fighting this delaying action, hey Doc, good to see you. The rest of the team is in fact doing a pretty good job of pushing around, and so far this is a very slow game. It's very much the hunt for the Japanese destroyers right now. Okay, there's another salvo. Okay, those will come off the minute. No, horrible mistake, horrible mistake. I do not have a smoke launcher to get me out of it. Breakaway, gonna have to hope I can run for cover before everything in its dog decides it wants me dead. 5.4, 5.5, broken contact. Phew. Okay, not dead yet, not dead yet. Not dead yet. Good. Can somebody please kill that Shimakaze? Okay, so yeah, this simultaneously sums up everything that's good about the Asashio, everything that's hilarious about the Asashio, and everything that is frankly downright broken about the Asashio. Both good and bad. Merlin has so far eaten 1 torpedo, and I've done a very good job dancing in and out of this cap circle, but I can't fight that Shimakaze. I mean, even if I do try to get into a straight gun duel, he outguns me 1.5 to 1. Yeah, not great. And that's before you think about the Minotaur that I literally cannot hit with torpedoes and cannot realistically engage with guns either, or the Moskva, or the Hindenburg, or, well, let's face it, well, the Missouri I can bully a little, and in fact Merlin is about to eat another torpedo if he's very, very unlucky. Although he might eat battleship armor piercing first, and in fact he did, and oh god, well, it would have been a kill. Pop. But yeah, this is the problem. I now have no targets that I can effectively engage because all 3 battleships are on the other side of the map. And I don't know where that Shimakaze is, but it's close enough that I cannot realistically... Oh, sorry.
Direct front.
It's close enough that I cannot realistically push forwards without taking a lot of risks. Ranger, yes. Harakaze at the moment is the elephant in the room with Asashio. Her camo is better, giving an extra free XP bonus, and while her torpedoes are worse, they're the Kagero stock torpedoes, as opposed to the upgraded version. They are the surface running version. They pack almost as much wallop, and the range difference, honestly, is not a significant issue most of the time. Because most of the time you are aiming at options. It's kind of sad that bedside Imperium is an unmade boat. Well, what I'm going to push is a concept that a number of us have been arguing for a while. Make the Asashio a tier 8 tech tree, bump the Akazuki up to tier 9, and put the Super Akazuki in at tier 10. That then leaves a tier 8 torpedo ninja style opening for something like a, well, a reworked and improved Shiratsu with upgunned fire rate and both her consumables available. So bring back the old school tier 7 Shiratsu, and that pretty much would give you a complete tech tree line, because right now the Asashio is the only major class of special type destroyer that wasn't not in the game yet. Was not in the game. That was not in game. Yeah, I do not quite get this ship yet. I'm very grateful that there were no American destroyers in that last battle, or that would have been considerably nastier for me. So yeah, the Asashio, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, let's try her again, see if I can get something a little friendly in terms of options. Super Akatsuki, my game. Bear in mind that she would still only have 1 torpedo launcher, Judge, so yeah, gearing, taking the torpedo boat option. Ooh, someone's brought a Graf Zepp to play with, and there's only 1 destroyer, and it's a 46. Bad news. They've got the Moscow and the New Orleans, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 battleships to play with. Oh, hello. Unfortunately, they've got a Graf Zepp, and we've got a Lexington, so what kind of Graf Zepp is it? It's a 121. Well, that's something. The Super Akazuki was a theoretical design dock. She never got made. The Japanese lost the war before it became a thing. Whichever Akazuki Kai you want to go for, yeah, you can basically take your pick. But the common things are basically improved turbines, improved engines, and a tweak to the armament. What is that, Asashio? I'm tempted to reply, your death, but let's see, Wild Bill 176. Nothing you need to worry about. Yep. No, she's not released yet. Still very much work in progress. 4x2, 2 triple torps, 36 knots. Well, that would be interesting. 2 triple torps would be just weak enough on the Alpha at tier 10 that she would be reliant on the guns. And the other thing, of course, is that it would be a good excuse bumping the Akazuki up to 9 and 10 to give her defensive fire. Another long-standing and personal crusade. Lovelace Bear, that is highly unlikely because Wild Bill is in a Z46, so again, deep water torpedoes, I literally can't hit him. Anyhow, into point B. Well, if that's the line they're going to take, well, it looks like Bill's in here as well, so let's just toddle in for a second. There's the Izumo, and let's see, Curry versus Extreme Range. There's the 46, just picked up on radar. Force the 46 out, which is something. Now that Izumo is still wildly out of reach. In fact, it's out of render distance at the moment, but yeah, no, he's turned away, so I can't risk a shot. Yes, I know, Level Ace. It's a stuff of fantasy. It's never going to happen. I also don't want that Moskva popping its radar right now. That would be very, very bad, and I'm inside radar range. Okay, full stop, reverse, port side rudder, wait for it, why is that Minotaur up at 10 kilometers? Who cares? DFA, then the VMF alternate line happened, yes, and, well, then all kinds of national flavours have gotten a little blurred. It's one of the nice things about Primus is that you can go a little weird and wacky. Wow, I managed to cap. Okay, that was on it. No. Ha 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 ha. The 46 has turned round. It's back in the cap circle. Yay! And here come the torpedo bombers. Right. Disable flak. And pop smoke. And full reverse. Come on. There we go. Hidden just in time. No point engaging the flak because this thing has got two dual 25 mils and harsh language by way of anti-air defense, so unless our Lexington gets his fighters over here pronto, I have got a problem. And that particular problem can be summed up as, well, I don't actually have any anti-air defenses, but oh, hello Musashi. Let's see. Stop that. And also dump. Let's see, there and there, and I need to judge this very carefully. Turn in, now accelerate, and damn it. Well, it almost worked, and oh, hello Z46. Okay. Run like buggery. Okay, made it, broken away, 4 kilometers. Need to get clear before this 46 comes around the corner again. There we are. Cleared his hydro range, 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4. Good, right. Cleared away and out of detection range, but I think he might be faster than me, so need to wait for him to pick up on this island and just hope I can get clear. There we are, 5.9. Now all I have to do is hold him. Fire support would be nice, guys. Torpedoes are still running. Okay, still got them spotted. Now, if I'm really lucky, our Lexington's over here with some bombs. Our Lexington is not over here with some bombs. Okay, loop back. Just keep this guy contacted. Yoink, yoink, though its hydro got overbuffed. Yeah, well, Doc, yeah. I don't think anyone would argue that one. As hilarious as it is, the Loyang having a 5.4 hydro on a 5.4 detection, on a 5.8 detection range, rather, is interesting. And certainly not a ship I would ever want to run into in the Asashio, because again, you can't effectively fight her, just as I can't effectively fight this Z46. Okay. So, options. I think at the moment, well, there's the Kurfürst, but he's got a Moskva and the New Orleans covering. The Minotaur's not a good thing either. Dirty Rotty Scoundrels has just demonstrated the Graf AP bombs. Hooray. Ouch. And, well, there's the Izumo, the Kurfürst, and the Musashi over there. So that's probably my best target. So, hard over. And the 46 has looped back as well, or something else has gotten into point B. Huh. Okay. Time to get down to point A, I think. Try and get some torpedo support over there. See if there is a carnival to be had. Right. Only one thing for it. Go charging forth. And just hope it doesn't end. Oh, it's the Charlie that's in point B. Again, nothing I can do about it except fire the guns once and then explode. But, yeah. Okay. Doopy-doopy-doo. And, oh, there's 46 again. No, 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 you don't, no, you don't, no, you don't, no, you don't, no, you don't. Just get enough lateral separation so she doesn't spot me. Again, could dump torpedoes if this wasn't a ship with exclusively deep water fish. So we've lost the Moskva. Yeah. This would be a perfect destroyer kill shot on any other thing. There's a Q&A thread for upcoming Warship stream. Any topics announced? Yeah. Okay, fine. Let's... Well, nothing much I can do at this point, but run for cover. Could maybe try to smoke the Montana on the way past, but with all of our cruisers on the 9-10 line and engaging a Kurfürst... Yeah, I'm pretty much on my own here, and those bombers are going for our Kurfürst. Lexi's fighters are in play, but he's about to get strafed and stomped by the... Ooh... Cruelty to fairies. Wargaming, how could you? Answer, strafe mechanic and Lexington driver, who's apparently a little bit new to this. Oops. Boom, boom. Deep water torps off the graph as well. Not the most lethal combination, but when you add on the flooding and AP bombs as well, ouch. Ooh, not pretty. Anyhow. Just about coming up on A. I should be able to re-engage shortly. Problem is, something over there dumped smoke. Now, I know the 46 is at point B. I know I didn't dump that smoke, so... Who did? Who else has got a smoke? It's the Minotaur. There's a Minotaur over there. At least I know it hasn't got radar, but we are now down 3 control points. And... Well, because I know there's a cruiser there, I can't really push, can I? Not got an effective weapons solution. Could try long range on the Musashi. And in fact, you know what? Let's do it. Just wait for the torpedoes to clear this headland, because she is accelerating and I think turning in. What Dakar boat? This is not a Dakar boat, Norse. This is very definitely not a Dakar boat. It is anything but a Dakar boat. In fact, this is the most old-school torpedo ninja you are ever going to encounter. Oh, hello, Dr. Dunkel. Right, pop a speed boost again. Yes, yes, Doc. I know I could do that. I could do it if I was in a Harakaze. I could do it if I was in a Benson or a, well, kind of a Loyang if I was feeling suicidal. But I'm not. So I can't. This is problematic. Oh, biscuit. Yeah, hello, biscuit. Have you got a... Oh ho. Is that coming to a halt? Yes, it is. Right. Double dump there. Pop the reload booster. If Musashi gets adventurous and pushes forward, that she'll sail right into those. And I've still got the reload to deal with the Currywurst back here, who is sailing out of the cap circle. So where is that Minotaur? It was right the way up north, but it something dumped a smoke over here. So, okay. Oh, and Warbill just torpedoed the Montana and sank it. And oh, that looks a little too good actually. I think he may sail straight across the track. Come on, Tiger, be stupid. You're in a nice bow-on position there. Go all stop and start reversing. Come on. Come on. Come on, full reverse, you... God. Mutter, curse. Yeah, well, we might get one or two. Gentle smacks. 1, 2. And the Bismarck. No, no such luck. Okay, could maybe love tap that Charlie from extreme range. And there's the Graf Zepp. No, before you... Ooh. Ooh. Is he moving? Yes, he is. Damn. It was me hoping that I could get a few on an unawares Graf Zeppelin. Right. Dead friendly Neptune. That would explain it, stunt. Good to see you, by the way. Something dark side. That's Stunt's thing at the moment, not mine. He will let the air power flow through him. Okay. Bop capture. Island. Not Notzering today. I wonder what happens if I dump a smoke cloud here and then decelerate hard because there are bombers coming over. And then... There we go. Now at this point I could really use, after 10 games of Graf Zepp, I think it worked. Excellent.
Smoke screen set.
Excellent. Right, okay. Now, the Graf Zepp's going to be chasing us down. And it does have Hydro now, so... In fact, there we go. There's the Hydro. Here come the secondaries. Wait a second. What's got the... Charlie had Hydro armed as well. Interesting a choice there. Most people would expect a defensive fire. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Asashio. Yeah. Very, very situational. Very, very limited, I would say. And a reminder of all the reasons why nobody liked the old school Japanese destroyers once the meta changed. Oh, wow. 18,000 damage. A one-trick pony, and not even a particularly effective trick these days at that. I don't know what to do with that. I'm tempted to suggest... lose the deep water, or at least make them able to hit cruisers. Actually, okay, there are two possible approaches I can suggest with Asashio. The first is to expand these torpedoes so that they can hit cruisers as well. She's still horribly vulnerable to destroyers, but she can at least fight anything else. Norse has quite a good line there, half-trick pony. The other option is to give her a deep water version of Harakaze's torpedoes, or just give her Harakaze's torpedoes. The Type 90 10km 14,000, give or take. Let's just check that, actually. Harakaze's torpedoes, 90 mod 1, 17,000 damage, 62 10 km. Force her into the worst gunboat situation, but let her keep the consumables, or as several of us have mooted, and I've suggested already, put her in the tech tree in a Kagero-esque configuration, and put something like, I don't know, well, I've suggested something before, Shigure or Yodachi, as a Tier 8 premium and old school torpedo ninja, because the Shiratsu doesn't have this super fine configuration straight aft, so you have to go full broadside to put more than 2 barrels on a target. Well, significant broadside, and B could quite happily get some name factor in there, and it lets you have Asashio as a tech tree ship, being the name ship of her class and bumping the duckies up to tier 9 and 10.